What's your name?
Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Elise, my wife right here.
Hey, Elise, how are you?
Really loved you, Conan.
Thank
Sona,
you.
Matt. Love you guys.
Oh, I love you too.
We don't know them, so how can we love them? But I know he's right. We love you.
Thank you. I was wondering, will you guys be doing any Comic-Con stuff in the future?
Well, here's the deal. We, for many years, did Comic-Con every year through the Late Night show. And that was really fun because no late night show had done Comic-Con before. There's an amazing theater in downtown San Diego called the Spreckles, which is an old vaudeville theater that the Marx Brothers performed in. And I mean, just this classic, great 1920s venue. And we would do shows that were all Comic-Con themed, and they were so much fun. Mm-hmm. You were there for all those.
There's probably some of my favorite shows you've ever done.
There are some of my favorite cold opens. We would shoot these incredible pieces that parodied Mad Max, and we would use like film cameras, and we would really go to town, and we did my origin stories.
Oh my God.
And the audience was packed with people who had been at Comic-Con all day. So the audience was just filled with Wonder Womans and Hulks and Batmans. And I mean, it was absolutely so much fun to do.
It was.
And then the question becomes, now there's not a late night show, but there's a podcast, but is there a way that we could go back? And I'd be very intrigued because I loved going there. I love the energy of it. It's one of the greatest fan bases of all time. And I think it kind of neatly meshes with our style of comedy. I think there's like a nice symbiotic relationship where we're fans of a lot of these films too, and it worked really nicely. So I'd love to say that yes, in the future, there's no plan right now, but in the future, I'd love to get back to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And
I met my husband after one of those shows, after one of the week of shows.
That's right. Tell me what happened.
We were walking around. We had just finished a week of shows, and we were walking, and me and a friend of mine were walking around the actual Comic-Con floor. And then my friend knew the friend that Tack was walking with, and then we met, hit it off, and then
right away, did you know?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but like 2 years later, we were married.
You guys both
Comic-Con.
met your spouses on Conan show related things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I met my wife shooting a segment for Late Night with Conan O'Brien, and you through the Conan show at TBS.
Wow.
Yes.
So it is the greatest dating site of all time. If anyone's looking for their special person, just come hang out with me, and I guarantee you'll meet them within 7 years. Yeah, that's really the best I can do. 7 years. My lawyers have said you really can't overpromise.